I want to talk to you about the buy nothing fad. It's this new thing where people are saying, we're out. We're not going to spend anything other than what we absolutely have to, just on the basics to survive. Groceries and HBA products, health and beauty, deodorant, soap, laundry soap, what have you. I'm not into fads. I don't generally participate in almost any fads. Even if it's the hot new movie of the summer or whatever. Once in a while, if there's something I like, I might be into it, but I don't generally follow the herd just because the herd is moving that way. I don't participate in the crypto space because it's the hot new thing. Anything you can control with a flick of a power switch probably isn't the best thing. This is just me. I've pretty well always been that way. Now, when I was younger, really young, I don't know, teens, something cool came along, but man, that's so cool, I gotta have that. By and large, thereafter, it's just not my thing. And generally speaking, and I'm sorry, but the truth is the truth. Generally speaking, the herd isn't the smartest knife in the shed. It just isn't. Point being, there's this new fad. I'm all for it. I've been shouting this for 30 years. The buy nothing fad. We're not paying these exorbitant prices for this crap. Material quality is down. Craftsmanship is down. Nice craftsmanship. You got Chinese orphans, tears. That's why it smells that way. It's not the formaldehyde. It's the Chinese children's tears. Anywho, we're not doing it. We're not buying it. This is a fad I can get behind, and I've been shouting this for at least 2 decades now. When sedans hit $25,000, $30,000, I'm like, if you just stop buying them, the prices would drop. And we saw that, and you continue to see that during economic hard times or recessions. Vehicle sales plummet. What are they going to do? So they offer cash back incentives, which you don't get a pile of cash when you go buy a new car. They'll give you 0% financing. I once financed a vehicle with 0%. Doesn't cost me anything? Sure. I'll play that game, I guess, way back when. But people are, we're not going to do it. We're not spending that extra money for the stupid crap. Trouble with that is, it's really easy to participate in a fad of not buying anything when you're out of money. You got people out there buying groceries on credit cards because you got to eat. And I get it, man. If you got a family to feed and you're out of money, you're probably going to use the credit card and make sure the mouths are fed. It's a two-way street here. You can't continue to get in the Starbucks line for your $7 latte and put that on the card and go buy your bologna and your frickin', what do they call them things? The fancy buns that taste like crap, I don't know what it's called. It's a two-way street here. People wanting to participate in fads, the herd, they just can't afford it anymore. The rents are way too high. Well, everything pretty much is way too high. Now, we were told during the COVID thing, prices shot the moon, and we were told, well, initially it was because of fuel cost. I can see that legitimate excuse, but the fuel price came back down. Prices didn't come down. They never do. Well, not immediately. Not like they shoot up. And then it was, it's the inflation. Now, there was a crap ton of inflation. I think it was around $6 trillion, 4 to 6. What's a trillion here or there? But that kind of cooled off a little bit. Prices didn't come down. And then you look into the profits of these food manufacturers. $1.2 billion. This is net profit a year because they've jacked the prices so high. Even after the high fuel costs and after inflation and everything else, we get to keep $1.2 billion. That tells me you're gouging people. People are out of money. They cannot afford to keep on. You're taking family vacations and the whole thing is put on a credit card? That's insanity to me. all that means is you don't have the money to go on vacation right now. If you're that burnout, fed up, you need a break at work, you got to take a vacation, but you don't have any money, you can still take the vacation, get some stuff done around the house. I don't know, laze around for a while, do whatever it is you normally do, watch something on Netflix that you got a paid subscription to. People still got their subscriptions. I mean, you putting groceries on a credit card, but you got a subscription. Hey, let's say the average consumer household has something like $8,000, I want to say, in credit card debt. Unbelievable. That's insanity to me. When I was in my early 20s, I was even stupider than I am now, because that's a word. I racked up credit cards and paid them off with tax returns, and racked up credit cards and paid them off through the year, working my butt off, and racked up credit cards. And I finally got the realization, maybe, dude, the credit card isn't for you. You can't seem to manage it. So I got rid of them. I stopped participating in it. We got to build your credit. Why? So you can get into more debt, so you can borrow more money. You're probably going to take on some debt acquiring a house. You don't necessarily, contrary to the modern narrative, have to take on debt to buy a vehicle. There's all kinds of vehicles, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000. You could save that up if everything isn't stacked against you. And we're to the point now where pretty well everything, including your groceries, are stacked against you. Quantity shrunk. I just bought some Dawn dishwashing soap. This pisses me off. And it's like blue water. It still foams up a little bit, but it is not, you can feel the viscosity of it. It's not like it used to be. It just means they've added more water to it. They've cheapened it down, raised the price, or the price stays the same, but they've shrunk the quantity. It's a price increase. It's a profit increase. Now people are claiming, we're not buying nothing. We're not buying, well, like I said, that's easy to do when you're out of money. I'm still not on board with buying it though. I'm not a believer yet. Might be a temporary thing here, but if things get a little better in your personal finance position, a lot of these people will be right back in the Starbucks line. They'll be right back in the McDonald's line, buying that food that is not fit for human consumption and paying top dollar for it, if they can afford it. If there's a little bit of breathing room. We'll take that big camping trip. Camping trip shouldn't cost you squat other than fuel to get there and a camping fee if you're paying that, you know. But if you buy an RV on payments, it's going to get costly. Got to take all that food. And this fascinates me as well, reading like old settler accounts, the Homestead Act, stuff like that. And it's so tough because you're just getting started out in the middle of the prairie. You're building your house out of sod and all this. And the people complain, man, it's a tough year. All this money's going out. It's terribly expensive to buy every mouthful of food that you eat because they were growing their own stuff. And they're like, next year we're going to have chickens. We'll have a cow by then to get our milk. We'll have, you know, maybe something on the hoof for some meat or whatever. And that got big cost. Well, you wear it down with time. Time anymore. People are so impatient. They have an attention span of 23 seconds, literally. 23 seconds. So I probably lost a lot of people in the first 30 seconds. This ain't fast enough for me. I'm out. See ya. You wouldn't see this because you don't have a long enough attention span. But everything's right now. Gotta have it right now. We gotta have it. So we're willing to take payments for it that cripple us. Buy nothing fad, great. Stop clicking that add to cart button and watch your Amazon bill stop growing. This is pretty simple stuff. But sometimes it may take an economic crunch. Here's the kicker thing. We ain't even seen the worst of it yet. You mark my words and you mark them down in ink. It's going to get ugly. This AI crap coming on board. Did a video about AI. All these mouse click jobs. A student debt, payment's going to keep rolling in every month. You ain't going to have a way to pay for it. Oh, we're just going to go to the trades, as if skills accumulated over years and time, you're just going to have those. Just, I watched a YouTube video on it. Good luck with that. What that's going to do, though, there will be a certain percentage of those people that were in the mouse click make-believe job thing that transfer to the trades and are skilled at it, did it a couple summers or something, in college, whatever. And that's going to drive down the skills pay, the skilled trades pay, because now your market, you got all kinds of people applying now. We don't have to pay you a paltry $20 an hour. We can get away 17. More for us, less for you. It's got bad juju written all over it. I hate to be negative on this stuff, but when that's the reality, what do you want me to do? Say, well, the tide's turning and people are waking up. It's really needed to happen about 25 to 35 years ago. You can only do what you can do. I mean, you scream from the mountaintops, but people are going to hear what they want to hear. We're doing really well. Maybe you are. Congratulations. Good for you. What's the solution to all this? What's to fix it? This is a step. You've done good here. This is a step in the right direction. Stop purchasing this crap that is overpriced, overvalued, underdelivered, undermeasured quantities. Just stop. I'm all for it, man. I'm behind you 100%, because that's how things came down. Just in the freak accident of timing, just lucky I wasn't, any kind of wizard or anything, but I built a house starting in the fall of 2008, and everybody said, nobody's building. I don't care what nobody's doing. I don't care what anybody's doing. I don't care what everybody's doing. I need a house. I've been gearing to build this house, and now I can start. So I did that 2008 all through 2009, and guess who cleaned up on all these material costs, because nobody's building right now? This guy did. And again, it's just accident. It's just freak accident. And so stuff that, was a fortune is now pretty reasonable, because nobody wants it. This guy wants it. I need it. I'm building a house. And then also, through bad life experience and freak economic things, didn't plan it, didn't want it, whatever, I go through a divorce in 2011. And I got to get my kids back out of the country and back into town, because I need help with schooling, because I, this wasn't set up out in the rural mountaintop to do all this by myself. So rent a house or buy a house. And it was twice as much then, about $800 where I live, to rent a house as it was to just buy one for $400 a month. So I bought one thinking, I'll sell it later. Wonderful economic timing. If this had to happen, now's the time, because they're practically giving houses away. $48,000 mortgage, it's like $400 a month. That's all inclusive. That's your taxes and your interest and everything built into that payment. $400. You don't have a $400 mortgage. That's the good news of economic collapse. Eventually, prices have no choice but to come down, because nobody is buying anything. And here we are with the buy nothing fad. Good on you. Hold the line. Keep it up. Just because your financial situation improves, don't go buying crap again. Don't go get back in the Starbucks line. You do whatever you want. I don't care. This stuff generally benefits me, but I'm about out of years here. Even in the best case scenario, there's more of my life spent that is already waiting for me. But I got younger kids trying to get their foothold in the world. You can't afford to pay attention. I mean, it's just horrific, the prices with this crap. But they can benefit if they listen. Hold the line. You don't need, that's the other thing with fads. You're never going to win the game. There's always going to be something newer and sleeker and fancier. It's going to have this car pull up in the dark of night with the lights and the music. What's wrong with the car you got? Maintain crap, it'll last longer. Your money ahead. I make a lot of repairs for one monthly payment. Ain't had a car payment since 2014. When? Use your heads, man. Think this crap through. I'm all behind you on the no buy, revolt, movement, fad, whatever. I'm all in. Hold the line. That's my take on it. I appreciate your thoughts on the matter. Put them down the doobly-doo if you want to. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.